Good morning, students. In biology, we start our studies with chapter number 8, Respiration and Circulation. In this chapter, we already studied respiratory system in human and the different parts of respiratory system. Then mechanism of respiration and transport of gases. The mechanism of respiration involves four different processes, that is breathing, external respiration, internal respiration and cellular respiration. So all of you know that breathing is a physical process by which gaseous exchange takes place between the atmosphere and lungs. The breathing is carried out with help of different parts like ribs, thoracic cage, sternum, intercostal muscles and diaphragm. Thus, rhythm of respiration is also regulated or controlled by different body parts. So today we are going to study regulation of breathing. So regulation of breathing. So regulation of breathing is under the dual control, that is under the control of neurons and chemicals, that is under the control of nervous system or brain and the chemical messengers which are involved in this process. So the normal breathing is involuntary process. Normal breathing is an involuntary process and it is controlled by brain, heart and lungs. The different parts involved to maintain the rhythm or control of breathing. So this rhythm of breathing is controlled by neurons. There are neurons. These neurons are located in pons and medulla oblongata of brainstem. Medulla oblongata of brain or brainstem. These are known as respiratory centers or breathing control centers. So these are the breathing control centers which are situated into the brain. So this brain, heart and this lungs or thorax or thoracic cage together regulates breathing. So these breathing or neurons which divides into first dorsal group of neurons which are inspiratory centers. Second, ventral lateral group of neurons which are expiratory centers, while as third, pneumotaxic centers. The pneumotaxic centers which are located on the pons varolii of brainstem which controls inspiration. So these are the different respiratory centers, or these are the three groups of neurons which controls respiration or rhythm of respiration or rhythm of breathing. This part, that is the thoracic cage, which shows breathing movements. These breathing movements are controlled by breathing control centers. It also involves the different stretch receptors which are located into the medulla oblongata here. So during inspiration, when the lungs expand to critical point, the stretch receptors which are located in different parts stimulated and impulses are carried out to the expiratory center and then sends to the inspiratory center, and then contraction and relaxation of these muscles, intercostal muscles, takes place. So it is also called as Herring-Brewer reflex, and it controls depth and rhythm of respiration. Apart from these respiratory centers, second important part which is involved in breathing, that is chemosensitive region. The chemosensitive region, which are also located into medulla oblongata of brain. Medulla oblongata of brain. It is sensitive to concentration of CO2 and H plus ions in circulating blood. That is, these breathing control centers which are stimulated by concentration of CO2 and H plus ion. If the concentration of CO2 and H plus ions in blood increases, the rate of breathing is also increases. So these are the control centers which are stimulated by concentration of CO2 which are present into the blood, and this blood carries from this heart by carotid artery. So this is the heart, and these are the two carotid arteries which supplies blood to the brain, and this blood, if contains large amount of CO2 or concentration of CO2 if increases, then the rate of breathing is also increases. So regulation of breathing carried out by first respiratory centers. Second, the first respiratory centers includes dorsal group of neurons, ventral lateral group of neurons, and pneumotaxic centers. Second important part, that is chemosensitive region, and the third important part, that is called as peripheral centers. The peripheral centers which are located on wall of heart. The carotid artery which carries blood to the brain. In these arteries, the impulse is carried out by cranial nerve, which is also called as 10th cranial nerve, that is vagus nerve, which are present into this aorta. This is the aorta of heart, and this is pulmonary artery, and from this aorta the carotid artery which carries blood. The 10th vagus nerve which carries impulse to the breathing control centers, while as 9th cranial nerve called as glossopharyngeal nerve, which is located into this carotid body. This part is called carotid body and this part is called aorta. In these two parts there is also receptor centers which are stimulated and impulse carried to this breathing control centers. It carries message to this respiratory rhythm center which controls the rhythm of breathing. So if level of PCO2 concentration and H plus ion rate increases, then rate of respiration is also increases. Normal breathing is an involuntary process, but sometimes the respiration is also controlled by our body. That is called as voluntary process. These voluntary connections which are situated into this cerebral cortex of brain. So the voluntary control is a protective, because if it enables us to prevent water and gases from entering into the lungs, but it has some limitations. For example, the toxic gases or water when enters into the body, we can prevent this by voluntary control. So this voluntary control which is maintained by cerebral cortex, but it has some limitations. A rhythm of breathing which is controlled at the normal breathing, but when the expiration follows, that is air leaves the lungs, at that time the lungs are deflated or diaphragm becomes dome shaped, the stretch receptors are no longer stimulated and the inspiratory centers are also inhibited and new respiration begins. These events are called Hering-Breuer reflex, which also controls the depth and rhythm of respiration. It also prevents lungs from inflating to the point of bursting. There are some respiratory movements which are modified, so called as modified respiratory movements. These movements are different from normal movements, which helps in emotion or clear the air passage. Of these, some of these movements are reflexes, which are initiated voluntarily. For example, coughing. This coughing, which takes place to remove any dust particle from respiratory passage, or yawning. It is also modified respiratory movements. So I will repeat again the regulation of breathing, which is controlled by respiratory centers first, chemosensitive region second, peripheral centers third. That is, during inspiration, the breathing centers or breathing control centers stimulated and impulse is carried out by the receptors which are situated on aorta, and it is carried out by 10th vagus cranial nerve called vagus, and it stimulates the receptor centers and inspiration takes place. While as during expiration, the diaphragm gets relaxed and becomes dome shaped, and it again begins the next inspiration. So these are the three important centers as well as the different parts which involved in this breathing or rhythm of breathing, which is controlled by these three different parts. That is, main part, breathing control centers, which are situated into the pons and medulla oblongata. Heart, which shows wall of arteries, or aortic body. Aortic body shows receptor centers. Then impulse carried out by nerve, cranial nerves. Then here also phrenic nerve, which stimulates and inspiration is carried out. This part is called as pons. This is medulla oblongata. Then this is the thoracic cage. This part is diaphragm. And here the intercostal muscles, which are also involved in controlling the rhythm of breathing. So here we complete the regulation of breathing. Thank you, students.